want him to actually crave you again. It's not about texts, gifts, or trying too hard. It's about one simple way you sleep at night. Thousands of women swear by it, and tonight he won't be able to resist you. He's texting you less, he's distant, and the spark, the one that made your heart race at the start, feels like it's slipping through your fingers. You lie in bed at night, scrolling, wondering if he's losing interest, if the magic is gone forever, and maybe, just maybe, you're blaming yourself. Here's the truth most women don't realize. Desire isn't something you beg for. It isn't something you chase. It's something you ignite, and often it starts in the moments when no one is watching, when you're in bed, when you're asleep, when the world is quiet. That's right, how you sleep, the energy you radiate, even in your quietest, most private moments, has a magnetic effect on him. Men feel it, whether they admit it or not. Thousands of women have told me they didn't understand why he suddenly seemed distant until they realized it wasn't about what they said. It wasn't about what they did during the day. It was how they carried themselves at night. A little ritual before sleep, a subtle scent, a soft touch, the way they owned their body in quiet moments, it awakened desire like nothing else. Suddenly, he notices you more. He texts you faster. He laughs more at your jokes, leans closer when you're together, and that spark you feared was gone, it's back burning hotter than ever. And here's the best part. You don't have to manipulate him. You don't need long conversations, fancy tricks, or desperate messages. Desire can be triggered naturally, effortlessly, in the way you rest, the way you move, the way you exist when the lights are low. Tonight, I'm going to show you exactly how to sleep in a way that draws him back, ignites his longing, and makes him crave you again without a single pushy move. So if you're ready to reclaim that magnetic power, to feel irresistible again, to have him thinking about you even when you're not around, stay with me, because by the end of this, you're going to understand why the most captivating women don't just exist, they sleep with intention. When it comes to desire, one thing is certain, men are instinctively drawn to mystery. It's not about playing games or being manipulative. It's about creating an irresistible energy that makes him want to know you, to lean in, to feel more connected to you in ways he can't fully explain. And one of the most powerful tools for doing this, how you sleep, think about it. Your sleep rituals are private, intimate moments. He doesn't see them, at least, not entirely. And that's where the allure begins. A woman who moves through these quiet moments with confidence and subtle sensuality radiates a magnetic energy that draws him in. It's not about being loud, it's about presence. Even if he doesn't witness every moment, he can feel it through the way you carry yourself, through small, lingering signals that leave him thinking about you long after you've gone to bed. Creating this aura of mystery starts with small, intentional choices. For example, consider the way you prepare for sleep. Do you allow yourself a few moments of quiet reflection, maybe a gentle stretch or soft music that makes you feel alive in your body? Do you slip into a routine that makes you feel confident, sensual, and completely at ease? These seemingly small habits signal to him that you are fully comfortable with yourself, and there is an unseen depth to you, a world he wants to explore, a part of your energy he's eager to experience. Another key element of mystery is restraint. Men are wired to chase the unknown, and by maintaining a subtle sense of yourself that isn't fully revealed, you naturally stimulate his curiosity and desire. This doesn't mean hiding who you are, it means creating layers of intrigue. A soft, playful smile before bed, a lingering note of perfume, the gentle sway of your body as you move around your space. All these small cues spark subconscious attraction. And here's the magic. When you cultivate this energy, he begins to anticipate your presence. He starts noticing subtle changes, small details about you that make him lean in closer emotionally, that keep him mentally engaged with you, even when you're not around. Desire isn't just physical, it's deeply psychological. By maintaining a little mystery, even in the most private moments, you make yourself unforgettable. You become the woman he thinks about in idle moments, the woman whose energy lingers like a soft, captivating melody he can't stop humming. Finally, remember this, mystery isn't about being distant or cold. It's about presence and intention. It's about moving through your private world with confidence, with awareness of your own power, and letting him naturally gravitate toward you. When you sleep in this way, you aren't just resting, you're cultivating an irresistible aura that ignites longing, deepens attraction, and makes him want to come closer to you again and again. There's a magnetic power in a woman who is unapologetically comfortable in her own skin. Comfort isn't boring, it's irresistibly sexy. Think about it. Men are drawn to confidence, but the kind of confidence that radiates effortlessly without trying too hard. And one of the simplest ways to tap into that energy, how you sleep. The way you carry yourself at night, the choices you make for yourself, the little rituals you follow, it all signals to him, whether consciously or subconsciously, that you are a woman who knows her worth and owns her space. When you create a sleep routine that is centered around your comfort, you're sending a silent yet powerful message. You love yourself and you value your own well-being. This could be as simple as choosing bedding that feels luxurious to the touch, lighting a soft candle that makes you feel calm and sensual, or slipping into pajamas that make you feel confident and feminine. It's not about impressing him, it's about pleasing yourself. And when you do that, the energy you radiate naturally draws him in. Men are instinctively attracted to women who radiate self-assuredness because it creates a safe, magnetic energy they want to be close to. Owning your comfort zone is also about embracing your body fully and unapologetically. When you move through your space in the evening with ease, stretching, relaxing, or even enjoying a quiet ritual before bed, you send out subtle cues that signal confidence. You're telling him without words that you're secure in who you are, comfortable in your own skin, and that you value your pleasure, your rest, and your energy. And nothing is more alluring than a woman who is secure, who knows how to nurture herself, and who doesn't constantly seek validation from anyone else. Another important aspect of comfort is allowing yourself to be present in these private moments. Avoid rushing through bedtime routines or ignoring the small pleasures that make you feel good. The women who exude the most desire and magnetism are those who slow down and fully inhabit their private space. Whether it's a soothing tea, a quiet stretch, or simply feeling the softness of the sheets, each action reinforces a sense of self-love and confidence that he can feel even when you're asleep. And here's the subtle secret. When you are fully comfortable with yourself, he notices it. He senses your energy, your calm, and your confidence. It makes him want to be closer, to connect with you, to be part of the warmth and magnetism you radiate. Comfort, in this sense, is seductive because it's authentic. There's no need to play games or perform. Your natural confidence speaks louder than any effort ever could. So tonight, take a moment for yourself. Slip into the bedding or clothing that feels right. Create a space that makes you feel luxurious and move through these quiet moments with confidence. Own your comfort and watch as your natural magnetism awakens his desire, making him drawn to you in ways words could never achieve. There's an almost magical power in scent and the subtle signals a woman gives off. You might not realize it, but men are incredibly responsive to sensory cues, especially those that hint at intimacy, comfort, and sensuality. The way you smell, the way you leave traces of yourself in a space, even the smallest gestures before sleep, all of these can trigger desire, pull him closer, and make him think about you when you're not even around. Think about this. When you wear a scent that you love, something soft, warm, and inviting, it does more than just make you smell good. It becomes your signature, a subtle memory that lingers in his subconscious. Men notice this even if they can't articulate why. The scent becomes associated with you, your energy, your presence, your confidence. Over time, this sensory connection creates a magnetic pull, something he can't quite resist, and something that keeps him thinking about you long after you've said goodnight. Sensual cues go beyond just fragrance. It's about the small, intimate details that signal self-care and allure. For example, taking a few moments to apply a favorite lotion, running your fingers through your hair, or letting your skin feel soft and cared for. These are all subtle ways to radiate femininity and confidence. Men subconsciously pick up on these cues and they interpret them as signs of presence, comfort, and vitality. Even the way you move in your private space before sleep can communicate sensuality. A slow stretch, a playful touch of your neck, a gentle sway as you move through your room. All of these small, deliberate actions send signals of ease, confidence, and allure. You're not performing, you're simply inhabiting your own space in a way that is natural, magnetic, and irresistible. These micro actions, combined with scent and presence, create a layered experience that he can feel even from afar. There's also a powerful psychological effect when a man associates your scent or your subtle cues with comfort, pleasure, and intimacy. He begins to anticipate them. Even when he's away from you, his mind recalls these sensations, deepening his emotional connection and desire. This is why women who pay attention to the little details without being overbearing can reignite passion effortlessly. Finally, remember this. Sensual cues are most effective when they feel authentic. You don't need expensive perfumes or elaborate routines. The most magnetic women simply know themselves, understand what makes them feel beautiful and confident, and let that energy shine in subtle ways. By incorporating scent, touch, and small, intimate rituals into your nighttime routine, you're sending him invisible signals of attraction and desire, signals that pull him closer without a single word. Tonight, take a moment to embrace these cues. Light a softly scented candle, care for your skin, enjoy the texture of your sheets, and move through your space with confidence. Let your scent and sensual energy leave a lasting impression, creating a magnetic pull that draws him back toward you, deepening desire and making you utterly unforgettable. Here's something most women overlook. The energy you carry before sleep has a profound effect on desire. Men are not only attracted to what they see, they are drawn to the energy you radiate. The subtle vibrations of confidence, warmth, and positivity that linger long after you've left a room. How you end your day can either ignite his longing or leave him feeling disconnected. And the difference often comes down to your pre-sleep routine. Think of it this way. Every interaction you have during the day builds energy. Stress, tension, or negativity can create resistance, while warmth, lightness, and playful confidence naturally pull him closer. When you cultivate positive magnetic energy before sleep, you're essentially sending him invisible signals of attraction. It's subtle, yet incredibly powerful. Even if he's not consciously aware of it, he can feel it, and it makes him want to be near you, to engage with you, to reconnect. So how do you harness this energy? Start by creating a calm, sensual transition into bedtime. Avoid screens that drain your energy or stressful news that puts your mind on overdrive. Instead, focus on moments that make you feel radiant, feminine, and in tune with yourself. This could be a quiet cup of herbal tea, soft music that lifts your spirit, or a few minutes of gentle stretching that reconnects you with your body. Each action primes your energy to be warm, magnetic, and deeply attractive. Another key is the intentionality behind your actions. Men are drawn to women who know themselves and move through life with purpose, even in the smallest moments. A few intentional minutes of self-care before sleep, whether it's a soothing skincare ritual, lighting a candle, or even writing down thoughts that excite and inspire you, signals that you value your own presence and energy. And this isn't just about self-love, it's about creating an aura that men naturally gravitate toward, a kind of invisible pull that builds anticipation and desire. Playfulness is another secret ingredient. A light-hearted laugh, a soft whisper to yourself, or a subtle wink in the mirror may feel small, but it infuses your energy with charm and vibrancy. Men subconsciously respond to this energy because it communicates confidence, joy, and warmth, the qualities they find most alluring. When you radiate this before sleep, he feels drawn to you in ways that words or gestures alone cannot achieve. Energy before bed sets the tone for attraction. By consciously curating your pre-sleep moments to be sensual, confident, and joyful, you create a magnetic pull that draws him back, keeps him thinking about you, and reignites the the desire that might have faded. This is not about performing or trying too hard. It's about owning your presence and letting your natural allure shine, even in your most private, quiet moments. Tonight, before you close your eyes, pause, breathe, move with intention. Let your energy radiate warmth and sensuality, and watch as it ignites his desire, making him irresistibly drawn to you again. Desire isn't just about what happens in the moment, it's about what happens before the moment. Anticipation is one of the most powerful tools in attraction. Men are wired to respond to cues that hint at intimacy, connection, and the excitement of the unknown. When you tap into this energy, you create a magnetic pull that draws him toward you, ignites his longing, and makes him crave you again even when you're not around. The beauty of anticipation is that it's subtle, yet incredibly effective. It doesn't require elaborate schemes or overt gestures. Instead, it's about small, intentional actions that hint at something more, something intimate, without giving everything away. Think of it like leaving a little trail of mystery for him to follow, just enough to pique curiosity and keep him thinking about you long after your interactions end. One simple way to use anticipation is through your nightly rituals. A soft, playful goodnight message that hints at your energy, or even a small gesture in a shared space can create a sense of intrigue. It's the idea of leaving just enough of yourself for him to notice, for him to wonder, for him to anticipate what comes next. These small cues work on a subconscious level, building desire and connection without needing to force it. Anticipation also thrives in the space between presence and absence. A woman who doesn't reveal everything all at once, who allows moments of quiet and subtlety, naturally stimulates curiosity. Men are drawn to the unknown. They want to explore, to discover, to feel like they're earning glimpses of your energy. By maintaining a little mystery, you allow him to become emotionally invested, thinking about you, wondering about you, and longing for you, even when you're not physically there. Another key element is timing. Anticipation grows when interactions are spaced in a way that keeps desire alive. Sending a gentle, intriguing message before he goes to bed, or leaving a subtle trace of yourself like a scent or a soft note, creates an emotional bridge that keeps him connected to you. It's about planting small, memorable markers that spark thoughts of you and heighten his longing. Finally, the power of anticipation is amplified when paired with confidence and authenticity. You don't need to pretend or overthink. It's about allowing your natural allure, energy, and presence to shine. When you understand that desire builds in the moments of mystery and expectation, you tap into a magnetic rhythm that draws him in effortlessly. Men respond deeply to women who can create emotional and psychological engagement before intimacy even happens, because it makes every moment together feel more intense, more exciting, and more meaningful. So tonight, embrace the art of anticipation. Leave subtle cues, create a little mystery, and allow your energy to linger in his mind. By doing so, you ignite his desire, deepen his longing, and make him irresistibly drawn to you again and again. Desire, after all, thrives not just in the act itself, but in the moments leading up to it, in the energy you radiate, and in the subtle magnetic pull you create without even saying a word. Before we wrap up, I want you to take a moment and really imagine the effect you can have simply by embracing these small, intentional habits. Tonight, when you prepare for bed, remember this: desire isn't something you beg for, it's something you create. Every scent, every movement, every moment of quiet confidence sends a signal that draws him closer, sparks his longing, and makes him think about you in ways he never has before. Now, I want you to do something for yourself. Take one small action tonight that feels sensual, magnetic, and true to you. Maybe it's lighting a candle, sending a subtle goodnight message, or just moving through your space with intention. Watch how this tiny act of self-love and confidence can shift his energy toward you, and more importantly, how it makes you feel powerful, radiant, and irresistible. If you found value in this video, don't just watch, take action. Share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know which tip you're most excited to try. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video designed to help you feel magnetic, confident, and in control of your relationships. Remember, ladies, this isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about cultivating your energy, your presence, and your natural allure in a way that feels good to you and draws him in effortlessly. When you sleep with intention, when you embrace your confidence and sensuality, desire comes naturally and he won't be able to resist. So tonight, sleep with purpose, own your power, and watch as his desire for you ignites again and again.